We're back to daybreak this morning, and it may have taken until the very last week of 2020, but West Michigan finally got the snow this winter that we wanted and deserved, and then some.
Yeah, first, that lake effect snow gave us a white Christmas. Then we kicked off the new year with a storm that brought snow, sleet, and freezing rain and a mess on the roads.
Now the big question is, does the late start to winter mean that it's going to stick around later too?
Is it like an 8-hour workday, Matt, where if you start at 10 o'clock, you have to work a little later in the day? I'm not going to do the math.
No, but to answer your question, I do think we are going to see kind of a winter drag on a little bit later than we normally do. That's kind of been the theme lately the past several seasons, with winter really bleeding over to March and even sometimes into April. Certainly has been a slow start. I just saw a Pure Michigan ad leading into us, and I tell you what, if you're a snow enthusiast, this has been a real challenging year so far. Let's take a look at one of the reasons why. It's because of the temperatures. We have a lack of Arctic air. Temperatures so far this meteorological winter are running around just under 4 degrees above average. Now look what it has done to snowfall. Let's take a little tour. We'll first start out with Muskegon. Normally you'd be right around 37 inches of snow this time of year. Right now about a third of that, just under 12 inches. And you can see in Kalamazoo normally right around 27 inches, a big deficit for this year at 8.7. And for Grand Rapids, 31.4 inches for an average season. Right now we have a measly 7.4 inches of snow so far this season, under a quarter of what we normally get. Now also the lake effect, with a lack of Arctic air, that translates to hardly any lake effect whatsoever. And you can see that the contrast between Milwaukee and Muskegon, hardly any difference, and actually less snow in Traverse City than Green Bay. That's just remarkable. And here's the tally of basically the sum of it. 6 days with measurable snow on the ground. Well, actually, we've only had 6 days with measurable snow, and 24% of average snowfall so far this season, and 77% of this winter we haven't had any snow on the ground. That is just incredible. Not much in the 8-day forecast either, but again, I think we're going to see more later in the winter. Kind of easy to say that one.
Had to pack the snow gear in the kids' bags to send to school for the first time.
Right? It's going to be a lot of getting used to for a lot of kids. I'm still in the honeymoon phase with the snow.
I hope that lasts for you, Casey.
6:26.